So you just got your 2K, you went to play, and you realized you have no idea how to speed boost. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was the exact same way, but I've had 24 hours on this game now, and now I know. So not only am I gonna be teaching y'all boys how to speed boost today, I'm gonna be giving y'all all my SIGs as well. But really quickly, before we get to anything else, Underdog has been going crazy with these promos, so I have to tell you about it. NFL Week 1 is almost here, and Underdog already has a Travis Kelce free pick. And as the NFL season goes on, they'll continue to have more and more of these free picks. Plus, if you sign up using code Wavey, you can get up to $1,000 in bonus cash. So the link will be down below in the description. Take advantage of it while you can. Now that we got that out of the way, you'll need a spot to practice. And while we do have a mod court in this game now, when you're in the mod court, it still uses adrenaline and stam. But if you go to the Art of Shooting gym, which is right here on your map, you can literally dribble around in here for hours and you will never see a stamina bar and you will never see adrenaline. Now for video purposes, I'm gonna stay in the mod court so there isn't balls flying around everywhere and y'all can actually focus. But y'all see how clean it looks in here. I'd definitely rather practice here. Now that you found yourself a place to practice though, of course you will need the best SIGs in the game. That's a joke, by the way. It's literally been a day. None of us know the best SIGs. But while we're still figuring everything out, this is the best I have found so far, and it would definitely end up helping you speed boost. Now go ahead and copy all these down, but I'm gonna go from top to bottom and show y'all exactly what every dribble move does. Starting with dribble style, this is your speed boost, y'all. If you have on a bad dribble style, you're not gonna be able to move anywhere no matter what move you do. So for me right now, I'm rocking with Garland. I've also tried Westbrook, it's pretty good. Trae Young is okay. Now if you are taller than 6'4", I've also heard Zion Williamson is really good. It's got a really good cross in it. But for now, I'm gonna focus on what I've used personally. Moving on to your size up, this is gonna change the way you dribble as well. Kind of like your crossovers, your behind the backs, just your basic one. These are the moves that you do without holding R2 when you just simply flick your stick. Next is the regular breakdown combo. Kobe White has been my favorite so far simply because you can flick up on the stick and just run right out of it. I'm gonna skip over aggressive breakdown combo right now because I really ain't been using it that much. So moving on to the escape move, Stephen Curry is really good. I was using it for a little bit. D-Fox is good as well, but I personally so far like Damian Lillard. And if we go down to Damian, you'll see the one move he does right there. That's the move that we want out of this package. If you have the ability to get Trae Young will also be really good as well. For my combo moves, I'm using James Harden. I don't really know exactly what I'm gonna stick with, but this is what I'm using for now. Crossover, I really haven't messed with this too much, but I knew Allen Iverson was always decent. And then the most important things after that is Trae Young behind the back and the Kyrie Irving step back. I love this. You can also use Luka. Now I know I didn't show y'all a lot of SIGs for tall guards, but the same rules are gonna apply to the tall guards as well. So to start off, I'm guessing that a lot of y'all are trying to speed boost like 2K24, and you're probably getting that little delay right there. So this is what it looks like when you're not speed boosting correctly. You see the little delay, and then this is what it looks like when you're speed boosting correctly. You see you don't get nowhere near as much of a delay. Now the reason for this is because every single dribble move in this game has to be played out. I know in 2K24 and stuff, we literally would just kind of spam the stick and already predict our dribble moves before we would get done with the other animations. But if you do that this year and you just try to run, it's always going to give you a delay. So we want to make sure that we cancel that move before we sprint out of it. Now the way we're going to do this is we're going to start off doing that same move. So first I want y'all to hold R2, flick to the opposite ball hand and run out of it. And this is super simple. It's still giving you the delay, but you need to get used to doing that move first. Now it is the same exact process, except you're just flicking it twice. So you're just doing the same thing and flicking it to the left twice. And the reason it works like this is because you're pretty much canceling the one move that you already did with a hezi. So once again, both of my right hand, I'm gonna hold R2, flick the right stick to the left twice, and then you want to take off running to the left. Now when you're flicking the right stick to the opposite ball hand twice, it needs to be fast, and as soon as you flick it that first time, you should already be holding your left stick to the way you're trying to speed boost. But that is not the only way you can speed boost. You can speed boost several ways in this this game. And one of them is by simply flicking the stick and running. Now this once again depends on your dribble style. So if you're using the Zion dribble style that I already told you about, you might have to do a misdirection instead. And to do a misdirection, you're just gonna flick the stick one way and then run the opposite. So if you got Kimba, just flick the right stick to the opposite ball hand and run. If you're on a bigger guard doing Zion or whatever, flick the stick to the opposite ball hand and then run the opposite way. As you can see, if I do this with Kimba, it looks terrible. And that's because Kimba is a same side dribble style. You always want to be speed boosting to the way that you did your move. Zion is a misdirection type dribble style, so this move will look way better when you're using his style. Now next, we have the Hezi speed boost, and this one is super simple as well. All you're gonna do is a Hezi by holding R2 and flicking your right stick to the same ball hand, and then from there, you just wanna run to the rim. So just off of the things that we've talked about so far, you know how to escape speed boost, you know how to do the simple cross speed boost, and you now know how to Hezi speed boost. So let's say you wanna speed boost one way, but then go back the other way, because you know us guards, we always gotta do that. And this is super simple as well. When you're running to the left, all you want to do is hold R2 and flick to the right. Now make sure you ain't flicking too far back or it is going to give you a bad animation, but as you can see, I'm moving pretty well for 2K25. And I've honestly found this very useful. It also breaks ankles. You can see me right here. I'll put somebody all the way on the ground with it. You just got to speed boost one way first, flick over to the opposite ball hand, and then there you go. Now next we have the breakdown combo speed boost, and this might be the most simple one. All you want to do is put on the breakdown combo I had at the start of the video and simply flick up on your stick. Now, if we flick up, this is the animation that's going to play right here, but you don't want to let it all play out. So all you want to do is flick up and then go the way that he just dribbled. If you have the ball in your left hand, he's always gonna do a cross to the right. If you have the ball in your right hand, he's always gonna do a cross to the left. So as soon as I flick up and trigger this move, I'm gonna instantly run to the right, and you can see I can speed boost out of that as well. Now at the end of the day, is it a 2K24 speed boost? No, but that's not the game we're playing. And this is by far the fastest speed boost that you can do at this moment. So that is how you speed boost in 2K25, and I hope this helped y'all out some. Now combo and moves and stuff together is a whole different story, and I'm still learning to do that myself. But if y'all want me to drop that as well when I figure it out, let's get to 500 likes on this video. Also be on the look for a rebirth build. I will be dropping that soon as well, as soon as I get this build up to close to 99. But I appreciate all y'all boys watching today's video. That's gonna be it for me. Make sure y'all hit that sub button, and I'm gonna catch y'all next time. Peace.